Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the one and only Navigator!
Alongside David Boomah, who is also
Boomah.
Yeah, David Boomah, also one of the iconic forefathers of this scene. But you know how it goes already. It's the same thing what we were just talking about. You know, with this, I want to big up all access, all areas, all of the panelists. Big up DJLongers. You don't know already. And I'll add one more thing before I do my performance with my brother, Mr. Boomah. It's gonna be more about unity, because you can't expect other people to want to include you when you don't even include your own brother. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I got Boomah here. Big up Spooker Sonic. Yo, DJLongers, run the road, boy. Hey,
yeah,
hey.
1 2 1 2
Talk
1
to
2.
them, brother.
This one, Navigator David Boomah. Chatty mouth.
Chat too much, man.
That's about peace, love, unity, and brotherhood.
That
See?
answer, man.
No long thing. See? Listen.
What the man I said, David Boomah? Come cross.
About that combo, yeah, with the chatty mouth. Some people chat too much, we have to cut them all out. No come round, yeah, no reach round, yeah. Enough of them are informer. No about that combo, yeah, with the chatty mouth. Some people chat too much, we have to cut them all out. No come round, yeah, no reach round, yeah. Enough of them are informer.
Navigator. Now this one dedicated to some people who want to say them are your friend, but in the reality them are your enemy. Love it talk, but tell them I say them are snake in the grass and try to premeditate just and a penny. Sometimes they have to play blind, cause me don't see the side. No attention to the negative energy. Because you know, whoa, and David Boomah and say we're going to get with trouble in a life. There's too much temptation to make it broke your concentration. Yo, keep up firm meditation in every situation, so you make the blessing they multiply. Get some self-education and the right inspiration. To make the people confused and either use or abuse you, so you make the right choices in your life.
Nobody come out, yeah, with your chatty mouth. Some people chat too much, we have to cut them all out. No come out, yeah, no reach round, yeah. Enough of them are informer. Nobody come out, yeah, with your chatty mouth. Some people chat too much, we have to cut them all out. No come out, yeah, no reach round, yeah. Enough of them are informer.
So why you smile up in your face, fat tongue and two face and full tell them why we
take them dirty ways.
Cause if it's one thing in life that you surely realize by your action, you're bound to get paid. We have to make sacrifice and contribute to the vice so it is the full manifestation. And if some boy you try here to technique to motivate yourself and show you that you got determination. That's why me now go change the essence of the man that I am. Me still a share the knowledge and the inspiration. The real friends me and me can't count for one. And they give thanks and show appreciation. So everyone count your blessing just as much as you can. Overstanding and wisdom is the foundation. When you reach a crossroad, you make the right decision and give guidance to the younger generation.
Nobody come out, yeah, with the chatty mouth. Some people chat too much, we have to cut them all out. No come out, yeah, no reach round, yeah. Enough of them are informer. Nobody come out, yeah, with the chatty mouth. Some people chat too much, we have to cut them all out. Now come round, yeah, no reach round, yeah. Enough of them are informer.
Listen,
them not like me, so me not like them. Me have to wonder why some boy a pretend. Catch me at the wonder where them a defend. It's very clear them have a big problem. Them not like me, so me not like them. This is a message to some so-called friends. Want something, so them come back the end. But when them get it, them not come back again. Chatty mouth.
Some people chat too much, we have to cut them all out.
Now come round, yeah, no reach round, yeah. Enough of them are informer. Nobody come out, yeah, with the chatty mouth. Some people chat too much, we have to cut them all out.
What are they? Selector, read up. Read up. Give me the next thing there. Give me the next good thing there where you have the list. Give me the next good thing there. Where's the Boomah? Where's it?
Sound the alarm, the alarm, the alarm.
Oh gosh.
Sound the alarm, the alarm, the alarm.
Remember Navigator David Boomah, what a god. Half the big guns on the borderline. You man nowadays say them now waste no time. Police and soldiers in a war and crime. Real gangsters they will blow your mind. Some of them don't know themselves at all. Till them a run it splash up on the wall. Miscommunication, me say so they want start. Misunderstanding till the friendship apart. Next thing I feel time machine, them a class, so them a gunshot apart.
End up in a bloodbath.
With desperation, me say so they move start. Some of them got the dollars and them don't give a fuck. How their boy lives to a summer winter.
God, we used to want the love in them a heart.
So tell me what's happening on the street. It's a bad thing. Should be a glad thing. It's all in a sad thing. Massive maddening. Now they busting the gatling. They got the bad this time for show a little love. Some melting part of feelings and emotion. Part bubble over and the cause of commotion. War really broke out like an atomic explosion. It's a human morality corrosion. So me say sound the alarm, the alarm, the alarm. Sound the alarm, the alarm, the alarm.
Sound the alarm, the alarm, the alarm.
Sound the alarm. Sound the alarm, the alarm, the alarm. Sound the alarm, the alarm, the alarm. Sound the alarm, the alarm, the alarm. Sound the alarm because the big things are gone. I'll be a big guns for the borderline. You wonder what they say them now waste no time. Police and soldiers in a war and crime. Real gangsters they will blow your mind. Some of them don't know themselves at all. Till them a road splash out on the wall. Only for parents when they see a ball. But in a help not at all. Johnny says sound the alarm, the alarm, the alarm. Hey. Sound the alarm, the alarm, the alarm. Ah, Johnny.
The alarm, the alarm.
Sound the alarm. Johnny says sound the alarm, the alarm, the alarm. Sound the alarm, the alarm, the alarm. Sound the alarm, the alarm, the alarm. Sound the alarm because the big things are gone. Selector, take it down. Take it down. Take it down. I'm going to tell you something, you know. I've been a performer for 40 years, and this man here has been a performer for 30 years. So right now you're seeing 70 years of musical experience on this stage. And we're still empowered, still excited, still inspired, and still motivated to do this thing, regardless of everything that's going on. But we opened up some good discussions today here with AccessAllAreas. This is your access to the music industry on the underground level and certain things that we're going through. So, you know what I mean? But we never gave up, man. We're still here. So you know what you do, big man? Well, I know we are giving you a classic right now, you know. David Boomah, this, you know. Run the rhythm again, the big man. I want to. DJLongers. That one, yeah? Yo, you have to go give them a freestyle, you know, in a little party, a little breakdown party, you know, my brother. Yeah, because you know, I want it ready, you know, my brother. Say!
Okay.
Hey, Spooker Sonic! Energy, energy, energy!
If you a bad boy, you'll end up on the run. If you a rude boy, you'll end up on the run. You'll find it's nice to feel the sun on your face. If you a bad boy, you'll end up on the run. If you a rude boy, you'll end up on the run. You'll find it's nice to feel the sun on your face.
Rhythm! Baby, I just can't stand it. Enough of them a bad boy, enough of them a rude boy. Hear this, we come kill up the whole of them, dismantle them and destroy. Give me the dub play selection, let me kill this sound boy. Done them, career and them, they want to run them life. I want to pay you to talk. Hey, David Boomah.
If you a bad boy, you'll end up on the run. If you a rude boy, you'll end up on the run. You'll find it's nice to feel the sun on your face. If you a bad boy, you'll end up on the run. If you a rude boy, you'll end up on the run. You'll find it's nice to feel the sun on your face. You always hitch up on the corner. You're always smoking marijuana. But those who think life could be better, you need to check the bigger picture. But every day you're getting older, the expectations getting larger. I hope one day you'll make your mother say that's my son's a big achiever. If you a bad boy, you'll end up on the run. If you a rude boy, you'll end up on the run. You'll find it's nice to feel the sun on your face. If you a bad boy, you'll end up on the run. If you a rude boy, you'll end up on the run. It's fine, it's nice to feel the sun.
All right, hold on a little bit, listen.
Yeah. What a blessing to be free, yeah.
Listen to note here.
Yeah.
While Watch it, my brother. I'm telling you. Hey.
Okay, break it down. Bring it
Listen,
all the way
listen.
down. Listen.
Hear this.
With every day you're getting older, the expectations getting larger. I hope one day you'll make your mother. That's my son, the big achiever. You always hitch up on the corner. You're always smoking marijuana. But hope one day you'll think it's better. If you a bad boy, you'll end up on the run. If you a rude boy, you'll end up on the run. You'll find it's nice to feel the sun on your face. If you a bad boy, you'll end up on the run. If you a rude boy, you'll end up on the run. You'll find it's nice to feel the sun on your face. Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume, the makeup on his shirt. You don't believe his stories. You know that they're all lies. As bad as you are, you stick around, but I just don't know why. If I was your man, maybe you never worry about what I do. I'll be coming home back to you every night, knowing you're right. You're the type of woman deserves good things. Fist full of diamonds, hand full of rings. Baby, you're a star. I just wanna. Well, you should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need.
All right. We have done it right next one.
I done it. Yo.
Yo. Now, you see, that's how you finish tonight, yeah? Energy upon energy upon energy. Listen, Navigator and David Boomah.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yes, Mr. Longers.
Yo.
DJLongers.
Check. I can hardly hear myself now. 1, 2, check. Is my mic still on? Yeah, it's still on. It's still there.
Check. Okay.
So, okay, quickly, tell us about you guys' history, please.
Oh man, that's like, come on.
Now, you've got a lot of people in here who, like, you guys are worldwide. Do you understand what I mean?
You know what?
But
Hold
you
on,
see,
before
there's
we
still a
even go
generation of
anywhere.
people that might not know too much, but they might have heard certain tunes. So tell us about their history.
Before I even say anything, you know who
Yeah.
I want to big up on the panel?
Yes.
Is Josh, yeah? Because
Okay.
I know, bro, I know what kind of position you was in there, and you stood.
Big up Josh, man.
And you held, you know, diplomatically, you know what I'm saying? You held it, and you've been open.
Yes.
And I need to have a word with you, sir.
Yeah.
But yeah, talking about my...
Can I just talk about that a little
Please.
bit as well,
Just
just for a second? Kind of in line with what Navi is saying. I don't want to take away from what the panel are saying.
Yeah.
And I totally get it that there is this thing about privilege.
Yes.
100%. There is this thing about access
Yeah, true that.
and knowledge.
Yeah.
But there's also this thing about ownership and taking responsibility for yourself. And I'm a man, I'm very, very much in, listen, you're responsible for you.
Yeah.
You can sit there and you can look at everybody else and say, it's because of rare. No.
Stop pointing fingers, man.
Stop it.
The
Stop
blame
it.
game, the
Stop
blame
it.
game,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not saying that doesn't exist. And I'm not saying it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But you have to think about what role you're playing in the game.
Anyway. Yeah. We should have been on that
1000%.
panel.
Yes.
Maybe the next time, right?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Big respect to the people and everything.
But
History.
hold on, if we had you on the panel, then we
I would have turned it on his head. I would have turned it on his head.
But we wouldn't have had that performance on
We
the
could have
stage
done
then,
the
bro.
stage and the panel.
All right.
Not the stage and the panel. But
Multi-talented.
it's okay. Big up Akeem,
Multi-talented.
big up Stacy, and all of the people involved
Yes,
in the
Stacey.
management of putting this on.
Triple A.
Akeem,
Absolutely.
large up yourself there. Funk Butcher. Yeah, man. See you, man. Super D and all that people. Yeah. History. Okay, I come from, way back. I started 1979 on sound systems.
Flipping
Rose
heck.
up through the ranks of sound systems in Northeast London.
Tell us about the name of the sound, man. Tell us
Well,
about the name.
Unity Sound was the one that I
Unity
actually-
Sound System.
Big up the Ragatons, big up Brits Executive, all of the Unity family, them, you know what I mean?
Foundation,
and then, you
man.
know, like, through the years, we eventually evolved and merged and came into the dance music thing. Big up the Ragga Twins again, they're the ones that brought me in. I witnessed Jungle Born, I was right there at the beginning of Jungle. I've done so much stuff, it's ridiculous. Freestylers, Radio 1. I've performed with people like James Brown. I've performed with Lenny Kravitz. I've toured the world.
Whoa. Man said James Brown, you know, R.I.P. James Brown.
Yo, James Brown. James Brown is a crazy individual, man. I could tell you some things about the sound checks and stuff. We won't go into all
Yes,
of that.
we ain't got time
but
for
you
that.
know, you know, I've had a lot of ups and downs in the industry, and you know, we can all sit down, as David Boomah said, and play the blame game. You know, I've felt a lot of, you know, ostracism from my own peoples. Like, you know what I'm saying? So and then there's other divisions away from the racial thing. Well, we won't even go into that. Yeah. Then you got David Boomah.
Just a quick question. Now, a lot of people don't know how wide the junglist drum and bass game is. Tell them about the countries you performed in as well, please.
Oh gosh, man. Like, I can't even count, man. Like, Germany was definitely one of those countries that showed me a lot of love, and I can speak German now to them levels there where Germany embraced me on such a level that, man, you know, big up all of the Deutschland, you know, ich liebe euch, yeah, I love you guys. It's just been one thing after another. So if I want to talk about countries, the whole of Europe, the vast majority of Eastern Europe, the whole of America, a little bit of the Caribbean.
Yes.
You know, we can talk about Thailand, we can talk about Malaysia, we can talk about Singapore, we can talk about mad countries.
Worldwide, basically.
Yeah, like global. And my music is global, and I see that on my PRS statements. I see where people are playing my music on the radio stations and on my publishing statements. So I know my music is global.
Yes.
And I appreciate the love that's been shown.
All right, before we get shut down, let's get some more from Boomah as well.
Mr.
David Boomah, tell us about you as well, bruv.
So I started off in dancehall.
Yes, Want a sound system as well?
Sound systems as well, yeah.
So which sound system you use there?
But I was in Jamaica, so it's
wow, real sound system, big sound.
It's a different story. So I kind of honed my craft on a local sound system in St. Catherine, the parish of St. Catherine in Jamaica.
Wicked.
And I was born in England, but I grew up in Jamaica.
Yes.
So when I returned to England at the age of 19 in 1990, I was very much around the whole dancehall scene, and I was moving with a guy called UK Apache at the time.
Yes. Big up UK Apache, yes, the original.
But through that affiliation, I linked up with ShyFX. I had 3 number ones with ShyFX.
Wicked, number one.
Including the last one that you heard.
Including the last one, yes.
Just performed. And then I kind of got into the jungle scene, I would say in about 1993.
Wicked.
And
that's when I met you.
Yeah, and that's when I met Navi. I met Navi back in 1993, 94. And from that journey, kind of, I've had a really interesting journey in jungle music.
Yeah.
And I've kind of worked with most of the labels. I had an album out on V Recordings, Jumping Jack Frost label.
Wicked.
Brian G.
Jumping Jack Frost, big up.
Yeah.
And that album, when it was my debut album, and when I put the tour together, and you were talking about countries, the tour took me to Russia, Guatemala, LA, New York, Slovenia, Toronto, India.
Worldwide, basically.
Literally worldwide, you know what I mean? So
man said Guatemala, you know, you wouldn't even expect that place to get,
you know.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Lithuania. The list goes on. So music, you know, the whole jungle scene has been good to me, but at the same time, there's that thing about, you know, like even when I just went on stage a while ago, and this is my normal lifestyle. This is the normal thing. Nobody knows who I am. 17 number ones in jungle and drum and bass.
Woo!
Nobody knows. Nobody still knows. Like, you didn't know who I was, did you?
I didn't know you was.
There you go.
I saw the name, but you know what it is?
Nah.
He's on, because Navigator's on the flyer as Navigator, you know what I mean? So I had to give him the big welcome. So it's no disrespect to you, you know what I mean?
I'm not dissing you. What I'm talking about is how the scene can work. And how somebody like me can be invisible in the scene.
Even though you're strong in the scene.
This is my 31st year in the music industry.
Wow.
And like I said, 17 number ones in the jungle and drum and bass charts. Been on every label. Ram Recordings, V Recordings, Spearhead Recordings. You name it, I've done it, I've been it. But I'm still, in a lot of ways, an invisible entity, though I've contributed so much. But I don't, like Navi said, I don't let that deter me. I actually have a song that came out yesterday and is already blazing up the place.
Wicked.
And I'm going to keep doing it
So
because I'm not just doing it.
Hold on. Don't bypass that song, you know. Now, big up the song. Make sure everybody knows the song. Big up the song. You know what I mean? To make sure everybody knows who that song is so they can go and stream that.
Somebody. Well, I guess what? You don't. It's on a free download.
That's cool.
Giving it away. So
that's cool.
Somebody asked me to do a cover of Bill Withers' "Ain't No Sunshine."
Oh, I know he was singing it. I didn't even realize that was. I thought, okay, cool. Okay, wicked.
So I've done that. I did that song, and it came out yesterday.
Wicked.
And it's really like people are really feeling it.
So it's David Boomah. Ain't No Sunshine.
Aries and David Boomah, Ain't No Sunshine.
Aries and David Boomah,
if you go to the Born on Road SoundCloud, you can download it for free.
Okay.
Or
now,
you can stream
before
it
they
on
kick
Spotify.
us out of it, because they're going to kick us out of it in a minute.
Yeah, we got to go. We got to go. Yeah.
Everybody listening needs to know where they can find you guys to just, hear your music, know when anything's coming out, etc., etc. Plug away, guys.
Well, for me, most of my stuff is Navi for real. NAVI number 4 REAL on Insta, on Twitter. I think, also on Facebook. And I'm going to be getting some more platforms. We just got an intern. We just employed an intern. Because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to expand and bring in the youths them and show them, there's a lot of talented kids out here that not just on a performer level as well, they want to do admin. They want to be involved and see how the whole mechanism of music works. So we're working with that. But if you just put MC Navigator in, man, you're going to see. And it's not just one genre. It's like, it's reggae, it's dancehall, it's roots reggae, it's breakbeat, it's 140, it's grime, it's jungle, drum and bass. We are multi-genre artists, cross-genre artists. We love all music the same way we love all different diversities of race, color, and creed. The same way we love producers, DJs, and everything.
Sorry, let me cut you there. David Boomah, come. Tell us where they can find you.
It's really easy, man. It's just David, which everyone can spell.
Yep.
And Boomah is Boomah.
Okay, so David Boomah, Boomah.
And if I'm on all the socials, Insta, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah, man, I'm there. I'm out.
Do you know what, guys? Thanks for coming down. Thanks for smashing it for us.
Thank
you
you,
guys
sir.
set the place alight.